Okay, everybody, welcome back. Today, we are taking a look at the Mattel Hammond collection, Parasaurolophus. Now, I know this came out a while ago, but it's been on the way for a couple days, like a week or something. So, yep, a little later than expected, but it did come early, so that is definitely a plus. So, before we actually take a look at the figure, let's take a look at the box art. Okay, so having the box up close for the box art, you can see the nice ambery jungle back there. It's just really glary, but there you can see, like right there in the corner. The Parasaurolophus with a big open window, a raised, very large Jurassic Park T-Rex skeleton here, and a smaller one on there. The Hammond collection logo there. The Parasaurolophus with some palm trees and jungle back down there. Massive Hammond collection logo there. Parasaurolophus, the figure, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, The Lost World Jurassic Park, Hammond collection, Parasaurolophus, an image from the movie, saying, the massive Parasaurolophus is captured by engine on Isla Sorna, but not without a fight. You know, choking hazards and JurassicWorld.com and legal stuff and Universal logos and all that stuff. And then a beautiful render of the figure in some amber light. Lost World Jurassic Park, Hammond collection. Of course, the whole thing is designed to look like a pen or like a small little capture crate. So let's get into the unboxing. Now, coming around to the side of the box to unbox the figure, I do not have my scissors still, so I'll use this Disneyland Mickey Mouse pen. It's not gonna work as well, but just gonna, and that did not work. All right, I guess that worked a little bit, you know. I just ripped that box, but it's gonna go in the recycling anyways, so who really cares? Move this flap out of the way, and the first time I am actually seeing the figure out of the packaging. It is a lot bigger than I really thought it was gonna be. Hopefully the joints aren't gonna be too stiff or anything, but yeah, let's get them out here. All right, so just here to show you, putting on the tail, you want to have, it's going to be proper like this. There's that little peg there. It's keyed, so you put it in there. Wait till you got to shove to here. Snap. And I just didn't have it in right there, so sometimes it can happen. And there you go. And now, that's not coming out. Okay, so with the whole figure assembled, I took like 2 minutes or something to kind of work with the joints and stuff to make sure nothing's too tight, and it's all good. So I guess all we just gotta do is bring it up to the close to the camera and take a closer look at the details. All right, so taking a look at the head first, you do have some very nice wrinkles and, you know, like skin texture and stuff. Yeah, so I don't know why you have skin texture here for the beak, because it's not skin. I feel like it should be a little, just kind of like lined, a little more smooth, you know, but it looks good. You got a nice ear there, orange eye with a nicely painted pupil with some dark brown on it and some speckling. Then you have some more of that dark brown for this part of the lower jaw and the front of the nose, going all the way down to this crest, and even this little piece of sort of stretchy skin flap right there. Sounds horrible to say, but that's what it is. And coming down to the neck, you do also have some more wrinkles and skin texture. And I do really like you can kind of see the work of the throat and stuff here. The nice, you know, cream color for the underside of the neck looks really nice as well. And for the most part, you only have skin texture, except for this area in the belly where it has all this nice, really, really rich, beautiful scale detail with some brown speckling throughout. Little bit of orange paint here, but not that big of a deal. Kind of makes it a little more natural. I prefer it wasn't there, but, you know, not all animals are perfect in how they look. I didn't have the neck aligned, but okay. You got some nice striping here on the bicep, nice and muscular for how small it is. No painted hand claws, they definitely could have done that, but I'm not really going to complain about that. What I am going to complain about is the lack of wrist articulation, because they could definitely do it. But, yeah. So coming up here, you do have some orange paint here, with this orange going right across the back, fading into nothing, into like the regular body color, with some dark brown stripes surrounding and outlining this nice cream color stripes right there. Looks super nice. Some stripes on the back of the thighs here, with some more of that cream going all the way down to the underbelly and all the way down to the base of the tail. I would have preferred it going out here, or like, you know, a little bit onto the tail, be more natural. And that orange paint would have like nice continuing here. But for the most part, it looks really nice. And you continue down the legs, nice and muscular. And then you do come down Jurassic World logo there. And these blunt, yet super nice and painted feet claws with some scoots on the legs here. I mean the toes. And then coming down to the tail, some more wrinkling and skin texture. This looks overall really nice. All right, so as you probably just saw there, it does have a little bit of trouble standing, and it will, you know, kind of fall in on you. Fall over. It is a little bit like annoying, you know, you just gotta kind of mess with the joints a little bit, you know, until you can get it to stand with, you know, properly. You know, there we go. That looks really good. But yeah, for the most part, it looks really nice. So yeah, this is probably more how it would have stand, not straight across, but so like a little more up, because it's a bipedal. Well, it's both. They, at least in the movies and a lot of skeletons. So yeah, they definitely can go on all fours on their hands and stuff, but I'm pretty sure for the most part they were probably bipedal. So yeah, this looks really nice, and some really loud and annoying sirens in the background there, but it's fine. Now, moving on to articulation. This segment will be definitely longer than the rest of the segments in this, but I suppose we just start up here at the head. The jaw can open this wide, but of course you see the little gum things there, so more like that. And speaking of in there, some really nice pink paint for there, and none on the roof of the mouth. It's just fine. Like, it's just a little bit of pink there. But yeah, I can open up that wide, but that looks kind of creepy. So yeah, the head, can move up about that far, forward about that far. So most of the articulations in the neck, but you can swivel side to side, and you can get a little bit of pivot. But most of the articulation, like I just said, is in the neck here, with the neck going up here, down to there, you know, side to side, really good amount, and of course swivel. So getting both, it can look pretty much straight up, it can look about that far down, it can pivot, you know, all the way around and whatever, and swivel and look really nice and stuff. So definitely some pretty good articulation. The joints on the Hammond collection, ankles and stuff, do tend to kind of get droopy, not like super insane, but like they will kind of slide like down, but it's fine. And moving down to the arms here, it can go 360 out, really good. And the wrist articulation, not wrist articulation, the blinking here, the elbow articulation can go swivel like side to side here, and of course back and forth. The lack of wrist articulation is pretty annoying, but yeah. Going down here to the thighs, I suppose, the legs. Technically it is the thighs, so I was right. It can go 360, of course, and it can go in and out just a little bit, just enough. The knees can bend, you know, just like all the rest of the Hammond collection ones can, and same with these, but they're very tight. So it's pretty much the same. You know, there's nothing much too different about those. And the tail is on a ball joint, so it can move really good. And of course, heavy duty, rubbery, you know, bendable tail, so you can get some more natural posing with your figures. That's really good. All right, so moving on to something new for the channel. Okay, so my couple gripes with the articulation. And at this point of my experience with this figure, throughout this course of the video, with articulation, there's a few things. One, I wish that there was some, mid-torso articulation, like they did with the T-Rex, and inevitably they will do it with the, Spinosaurus, Indominus Rex, like Giganotosaurus, like whatever other big carnivores they do. But it would really be nice to have it on this midsection. It's definitely wide enough to do so, and I would have definitely preferred that. Next, the tail, I think, should definitely be longer. The Hammond collection is one thing that they're known for throughout the collecting community, is their accurate length tails, but that's clearly not on all of them. It's definitely longer than the mainline Parasaurolophus, but that was weird. But it should definitely be a lot longer. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I know that was a little bit new, but I just wanted to take this second to tell you guys, ask you guys to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out a lot, and I appreciate it. And comment down below what you think is the next Jurassic World toy I should review. That also helps with the channel, So, thank you, and let's move on. All right, so first with comparisons. Here we've got the Baryonyx, which I'm not sure if it's an accurate size. I feel like the Baryonyx should be, bigger to the Parasaurolophus, but I'd also have never been to a museum and where they have a Parasaurolophus skeleton, so I'm not sure how actually big they were. I've never seen a Baryonyx skeleton, but I mean, maybe it's good, but I feel like the Baryonyx should either be bigger or the Parasaurolophus is a good size. I think the Baryonyx should be bigger. Yeah. Moving on. All right, so the queen of the, technically Cretaceous, but of the Jurassic franchise, and the Hammond collection, the massive Hammond collection T-Rex, and I gotta tell you, I can't wait for some of those drops, like, the Suchomimus and that baby T-Rex and stuff that will be coming, I think, this year in 2023. Can't wait for those, but of course, gotta finish reviewing the ones that already came out that I missed. Like I don't remember the name of it, but there's like that pterosaur, and also the Ankylosaurus, and I gotta go back and pick up some extreme damage and some other ones that from the Dominion line that I missed. But, oh God, I just can't wait. So if you want to make it so I can go ahead and pick those up, I already said this, but subscribe. Yeah. Okay, so something from the Dominion line. This is actually one of the first ones that I had from the Dominion line. This is I believe it's like, now I'm blinking, I knew it a few seconds ago. Let me know if you remember what this is. But, yeah, this aquatic reptile here, you haven't seen it on the channel before, but that's because it ran out of batteries. This is the extra feature supposed to make cool underwatery roars and stuff. Nice paint scheme and stuff, but they gave me there's like some faulty batteries when it came in, so I gotta replace those. Yeah, so we got quite a few here. This is the Carnotaurus that came with Owen and the two Atrociraptors. I can't wait. I really hope Mattel eventually makes a Hammond collection Carnotaurus, a big one. It would look super good. God, that's just giving me shivers thinking about it. It would be so good. And if that ever comes out, and the future Hammond collection ones coming out this year, what I'm going to tell you? I'm not missing them. I already missed the Ceratosaurus, which is probably one of the best ones And the Hammond collection is sometimes on Amazon, so I gotta look out for that, or otherwise I'm gonna have to try to get it off eBay, and I really don't want to do that. It just sold out, but I gotta get it, guys. You know, I gotta get it. Here is the Stegosaurus that came with Sarah Harding and the baby. By the way, yeah, the Hammond collection Stegosaurus is coming out. It is the baby. I'm not sure why. I think they should have done the adult and make it a lot bigger, because we already got a fantastic baby in this set, and it's kind of taking away how good that one was with how not great that one looks. But I definitely will be getting it, you know, just to see how it is. But yeah, this is compared to it, definitely should be bigger. Speaking of things that are going to be in the Hammond collection, I firmly believe that they will be making Spinosaurus, you know, Indominus Rex, Giganotosaurus, and these are already huge, but the Hammond collection is slightly bigger because they try to do more accurate. They scaling, they try, look at you, Triceratops, but we don't. Luckily, we do have a bigger Triceratops on the way this year in the main line with jaw articulation. And it doesn't have a better paint scheme, but I think it's a better figure. It's bigger than the mainline Triceratops used to be, and the Hammond collection one. That one's going to be really good. Can't wait to get that. But, yeah. Hopefully they make a Hammond collection Spinosaurus, because I'll be definitely picking that up. Okay, so someone they actually do have in the Hammond collection, Dr. Ian Malcolm. Now, this is the Dominion one that came with the Velociraptor and those, like, bugs and the zapper thing, the Calprod. But, so I know it's not accurate with the gray hair and everything, but it definitely scales really well. Yeah, it's really nice. Alright, so last but not least, with comparisons, something you've probably noticed that is that we didn't do the Therizinosaurus because I decided to display, not display, but put Rex. I don't know why, but if this were a Triceratops, and this were like the Hammond collection or like regular mainline T-Rex, this is definitely more accurate. The Triceratops should be bigger, even bigger, but this works, I suppose. Alright, so I forgot to do this earlier, and I usually do this as like the second or third thing in the review, but measuring time. From the tip of the tail to the tip of the snout, it's like, I think it's like 12.5 inches. And from the ground to the top of the crest, this will definitely vary on how you have it posed, whether down, straight across, or like up like mine. But mine at the moment is, I think, 6.5 inches. So, yeah. Okay, so final thoughts on this oh god, that's embarrassing. On this Parasaurolophus from the Hammond collection, honestly, it might be one of my favorites. I only have 3 at the moment, but it might be about to nudge out the Baryonyx. And that one, this one, it is really solid, but mine has a weird head thing that it's like, best, and I'm not going to talk about it right now. Maybe another video, but, it's kind of annoying. But, the paint, the size, the articulation, and the joints not being super stiff, even the mouth articulation for a herbivore, which is pretty much, other than the Brachiosaurus, like unheard of from Mattel. That's about to change that in Triceratops. God, can't wait to get that. But, yeah. It might be nudging out. It's really nice. And to show off the articulation, it doesn't have as good articulation. But to show off the good stuff about the articulation, here are a few poses. Alright, everybody, so final thoughts on this figure. It is a definitely like 9.5 out of 10. I really like this figure. 100% recommend getting it if you haven't already, because as I already noted, this is a pretty late review. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down below if you did or if you didn't, or just simply hit the like button or don't, you know. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next review. Bye guys.